What's up, you guys? This is Mama CC and Baby CJ checking in. How are you? Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing videos about my motherhood life and as well as my model life and my foodie adventures. I love you, Baby CJ. This video today is going to be about Detroit. So I live within the Metro Detroit area and I just wanted to make a video. It's going to be a quick video, not something that I really am going to put a lot of production into because it's kind of hard to get around and showcase the city, and I've been really busy the last few weeks. So basically I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Detroit and why I think you guys should come here and visit. So first up, I want to talk about me being a foodie here in the Metro Detroit area. I love to go to different restaurants and to try out different types of food. As a matter of fact, you can follow me on my Yelp account. I am a part of the Detroit Yelp Elite team, and basically it's just a team of people who go to different establishments and we write reviews on anything and everything that we think would be helpful for other people visiting the area or people who want to go to different restaurants or just to different businesses. I'm gonna list a couple of places here within the Metro Detroit region that I like to visit for, you know, some good eats here that is local to Metro Detroit, some place that you can't find anywhere else. I say Detroit because I wanted to stick to something that was within the city limits. First one on my list is Vincente's Cuban Cuisine. It is located downtown Detroit on Library Street, and this is an excellent Cuban restaurant. If you come to Detroit, you have to check out Vincente's. They have really good paella. The paella is so huge. They say it's for two, but it's more like for 4 people, and it's definitely worth it. They have all different kinds of paella, seafood, chicken, and then just anything on their menu is super delicious. Check out Vincente's. Next up on my list is Bucharest Drill. This is a kind of like a Coney Island Mediterranean place, and they have really good chicken shawarmas. They're huge, they're enough to split between 2 people, and the flavor is like no other. Definitely check out Bucharest Grill. Next up, this is not a particular restaurant, but it's more so a popular area within the Metro Detroit region, and it's called Mexican Town. It's Southwest Detroit, and they have a lot of Mexican restaurants in the area. I don't have a particular favorite, but there are a few in the area that you can check out. They even have a really great Mexican Town bakery where a lot of people go to get their cakes made, excellent cakes, as well as Mexican pastries. So definitely check them out. Last time I went there, they had a tres leches cake that was like cappuccino flavor and strawberry flavor. As a matter of fact, I think I captured some pictures of that and put them onto my Instagram, which is Mama CC Eats. And that's where I do all of my foodie adventures besides on my Yelp account. Next up, we have Brome Modern Eatery. Now this is a burger joint that was located outside the city limits, and they just recently moved downtown. They have really great reviews, and I love their burgers and their fries. They're so delicious. So if you have time, check them out. They're also downtown Detroit as well. And the last restaurant that I do want to give a shout out to is Hudson Cafe, which is a really great place for getting breakfast or brunch. So Vincente's, Bucharest Grill, Mexican Town, Brome Modern Eatery. How you doing, co-host? Say hi. Say hi to everybody. I know you can say hi. So next up, I have top attractions that I like. I just want to start off by saying that I absolutely love the Henry Ford Museum. It is not in Detroit, but it's within the Metro Detroit region, and it's definitely worth the drive all the way out to Dearborn, Michigan. So the Henry Ford Museum consists of, I think, about 3 museums put together. You have the actual Henry Ford Museum, Greenfield Village, which is right next door. And then they also have another museum that escapes me at the moment that's also right next door. You definitely need like pretty much a half a day to explore each museum if you really want to go around and look at stuff. I can't explain everything here. Maybe later on I'll make a video that's more in detail regarding stuff going on around Detroit that I want you guys to see. But definitely check out the Henry Ford Museum as well as Greenfield Village. Next up is the DIA, which is the Detroit Institute of Arts. And basically it's just a big art gallery. It's like Detroit's own little Louvre. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have said that, but you know, the museum that they have in Paris, the one with the triangle outside that everybody likes to point to the top of when they're taking pictures. But anyway, it's a really great museum. They have touring pieces that stop at that museum occasionally, and it's just a wonderful place. So next up is the African American Museum. Of course, me being African American, I appreciate any time that there's an African American museum in any city that I go to. But this one here in Detroit is really great. It's very big establishment. It's right downtown Detroit, and it's a really nice place. Actually, a lot of people hold their weddings there. Now, I've been to some African American museums, and I don't think they're as great as Detroit's. So I think coming to Detroit to explore a museum is definitely something worth seeing. Now, this next place, you know how Toronto has its own little island that you go and take the boat to? I forget the name of it. Well, Detroit has something similar to that, and it's called Belle Isle. And they've actually just recently cleaned it up. So it's more of a place to go and relax and have a good time. They do have a small little, I believe, aquarium there, but I haven't been to that yet. But since they made the renovations and made it into a state park, it's actually really nice to go and check out and see the fountain, where a lot of people do photo shoots, especially for a wedding and engagement. We have a couple different professional sports teams, and CJ is representing for the Detroit Tigers. Say hi. So we have the Detroit Tigers. Okay, sorry, I had to put him down. He was getting a little bit whiny, so I gave him a snack. But as far as the professional teams, we have the Detroit Tigers, as I mentioned, which is our national baseball team. And then we have the Detroit Pistons, and they are our national basketball team. And then we have the Detroit Red Wings, which is our national hockey team, and I'm missing one. Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, and Pistons. So I think I pretty much covered everything. And one thing that I like about Detroit right now, it's kind of a plus and a minus, is that they're really starting to try to build up the city, especially the downtown area. And they just installed a light rail that only runs like a few miles, but it's efficient for getting people back and forth within the downtown area. Hopefully in the future they'll start to expand that and maybe come all the way up Woodward so it can service more people out in the suburbs. Within the last, I say, about 5 years or so, they've really revamped the downtown area by redoing the streets and also opening up some businesses within the downtown area along the rail. They just built a brand new stadium for our Detroit Red Wings, which also houses our Detroit Pistons as well. It's called the Little Caesars Arena. It's a very nice arena. I've been there, I think, about twice now, and I really like the arena that they put together. And I'm just looking forward to what Detroit is going to look like, you know, in the near future. I know I'll be older, so I won't be going out and partying on the streets anymore, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, more businesses coming downtown and just bringing the city back to what it used to be, because back in the day, I think at its height, Detroit had 1.5 million people living within the city limits, and right now it's down to 700,000. One thing about that, though, with the redevelopment, it's a lot of gentrification going on, and I don't think it's fair, and I think that this needs to have more sympathy towards the people who are actually already living within the city limits, who have been here and contribute to the city for years before the return of everyone to the inner city. So But overall, I really love it here in the Metro Detroit area. I'm not from here. I moved here almost a decade ago to attend school here, and I've been here ever since, and I love it, and I definitely want to stay here, and maybe hopefully one day I'll be downtown with my own little business. So with that being said, you know, that's pretty much all that I have to say about Detroit. Definitely look out for a future video where maybe I can go more into depth about the city and show you some of the city when I'm out and about and have the time to do so. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. I definitely also want to say that this is also a part of a Show Us Your City collaboration hosted by Cassandra Taylor. So definitely check out the playlist, which will be linked up in the description box below. Watch all the videos in full. Make sure you give their video a thumbs up as well as my video a thumbs up. This is Mama Cece checking out. See you later. See you soon. Come visit Detroit.
Where's my gangsters and all my thugs? Throw them hands up and show some love. And welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City. Every place, everywhere we go, man, we